What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. From focusing on the Buffalo Sabres looking to possibly move Zemgus Girgensons, who in year 4 in the National Hockey League has, let's say, regressed. You know, there's not the same optimism that they had for him a few years ago, and, you know, I never thought he was going to be a great offensive player, even though I said so when he was coming out of the USHL. But, I mean, I just contradicted myself so bad. You know, after seeing what he can do in pro hockey, I think he's an effective bottom six forward that's going to play for a long time. And I think that's what he's showing. That's what he is. You know, no one's going to mistake him for, you know, Connor McDavid anytime soon. But I think with, you know, what the Sabres have with all this, you know, really, really skilled, you know, young guys, whether it's obviously an Eichel or a Reinhardt, you know, guys like that, you know, having a guy that can, you know, be that gritty center that wins face-offs, kills penalties, and does a little shit, I thought, all right, there's a good fit for him in this team. Clearly, that's not the case. There was a long contract standoff this summer, and, you know, he's under contract this year. He's a restricted free agent at the end of the year. And it's just one of those situations. I mean, he's not thrilled with his lack of ice time, and, you know, he's got 5 points, 31 games, you know, and it's kind of one of those chicken or the egg, you know, just giving him more ice time up his productivity, or should he, you know, have more productivity to get more ice time? You know, and I think if I'm a team, I'm definitely, you know, interested in him. He's 22 years old. He'll be 23, I believe, next month, and, you know, he's young enough that I think, again, he can develop into being that really good, you know, third line center on a good team. And again, I think if given the opportunity, he can you know, excel in that role. Obviously, I think him and Danny Bilesma just don't see eye to eye. That's the reality of the situation, you know, and, you know, maybe he gets packaged for a deal. Anaheim supposedly is hot to trot for him, according to Elliot Friedman. So we'll see what happens on that front. But, you know, again, I think he will get moved for the, if not this season, then at the draft. You know, they got a surplus of forwards. They got some young guys coming up knocking on the door. You know, Alex Nylander, among others. And I know, again, different type player, but they're gonna have an overload up front. And, you know, my whole thing is, if I was the front office, I'd kind of pressure Bilesma to get him some power plays. You know, get him the opportunity to show what he can do, to better showcase him for a trade. So you're dealing him from a point of strength, not weakness. So, but again, that's above my pay grade, I think. So we'll see what happens again. But I just think it's a situation. I like Girgensons as a player. I think he could be, again, a really effective player on a good team. I just don't think that's going to be in Buffalo. Sorry to say that. And played his USHL hockey, some of it anyway, with a good friend of the Power Play, Shane Walsh. So, hi Walshy, if you're watching. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.